Hello my dear friend, this is Phil again and welcome back to my channel. So in this episode I'm going to tell you why I'm so disappointed on the coming patch. The Season 6 stuff, including all the rewards, the new allies, the new pens, the new double mutation, and the new community calendar. There are only a few things give me positive feelings, and all the rest, for me, I don't know about you, but for me they are really just fillers. It doesn't give me any excitement. I have to say, this season is far less interesting or tempting for me comparing with the current Season 5. So the new theme for the coming Season 6 is the Unstoppables versus the Diabolicals. I don't know what exactly they are, but they are just three bad guys, one of them wearing a weird power armor. I mean, the theme itself sounds fantastic for me. It's a great opportunity to show us a great deep lore information based story related gameplays. When I checked this one, the first question pop into my mind is, where is Dr. Inkwell? She has been the main character which actually linked the season 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I can't see her position in this theme or in this season, but that's okay. I mean, as long as we get a good season, I don't complain nothing. So let's quickly go through everything about this new patch. I mean, if you want to know all the detailed informations, you can go to find a lot of very good videos on YouTube already. I just want to share with you my feeling about some of them. And I really hope if you guys see this video, watch this video, if you want to actually argue with me saying this season is perfectly good for you, and try your best, please just convince me so I can pick up some passion to go on to play the new seasons. Currently, I really don't have tiny bit of motivation to go on to play, in addition to my explosive pepper shaker grinding. So let's start from the positive things. I'm still looking forward in the coming season, as I mentioned, although they are just a tiny bit of the new content, but still, let's focus on positive things first. I want to give Bethesda a thumb up here is the new allies they're going to bring to the game. So in this coming patch, Bethesda bring us 3 new allies. They are all light allies, which means they won't give you a daily quest, but they will sell you stuff. They're going to give you bonus buffs. Bethesda only showed us 2 of them. One of them is this little girl who has the dream to be an inspector. She can give you buffs to help you to find the magazines easier, and she can also give you extra 2 locks. And besides that, she also sells magazines, mostly Unstoppable related magazines. So let's hope nobody is gonna make any fun on the kids inside the game. Oh, by the way, her name is called Daphne. And the second new ally is called Mu. He is actually a super mutant, something we really wanted for a long time. To be frank, I don't know why Bethesda want to put a pair of glasses on him. For me, I think it makes him look kind of weird. I mean, where do they find this super big pair of glasses for super mutants? Who's actually producing them? This guy comes with his cooking station, and he can give you a various buff as well, mostly to help melee players. He also have his own unique stock. There are actually a third ally in the coming patch, which is already in the data, who is a mechanic with his own workbench. I mean, compared with the previous 2, he's kind of ordinary, I would say. Then besides the 3 new allies, there are other positive things I'm actually interested in. For example, this pumping head helmet for Halloween, as I showed in one of my previous videos already. And together with the suit, it looks very creepy for me. It's definitely a good thing to wear during the Halloween period. And besides that, we're gonna have a rubber dog as a collection in our cap. Not really as good as the real puppy, but at least it gives us the feeling that Bethesda is trying to bring the pets back into the game. And unfortunately, this fetch dog is the only rewards in the scoreboard that I really look into. Among a total of 100 different rewards, this is the only one. That's really unfortunate. And the last positive thing I'm looking forward to is the Scoopy Scorched Season event. It's gonna start on October 19th and finish in the 2nd of November. So it's about a 2-week event. During that event, we're gonna have some spooky scorched randomly spawn inside the Appalachia, very similar to the Holiday Scorched event that we had before. We didn't actually have more information about this, but it's gonna have some unique rewards if you play that event, including the pumpkin head and the dress, as I showed earlier. But that's it. That's everything I'm actually looking forward in the coming patch. Nothing big, nothing really exciting, but I would say they're still positive. Then there's a lot of negative things for me in the coming patch. I'm actually having a big hope for this Fallout New Worlds mode that Bethesda promised to actually bring to us. But it turned out to be a disappointment. I have to say it's gonna be a big disappointment for whoever is actually looking forward to it. I had a separate video to introduce the details about this New Worlds thing. If you are interested, I'll put the link in the description area. I won't go into details in this video, but I will tell you why I really don't like them. The biggest problem it has is for whoever is not the Fallout First members, if they want to enjoy this mode, the only choice for them is the Fallout Worlds, which is actually rotating every 4 weeks, and it doesn't matter what achievements you had in that world will be vanished after 4 weeks. So nothing in that world will be synced with the main adventure world. So the progression you made in that world will just be gone in the wind every 4 weeks. And progression is something which actually brings players into the game every time. If you cannot keep your progress, you cannot feel that you are making progress inside the game to achieve something, then what's the point to play the game? I'm sure nobody gonna really like this mode. And things getting a little bit better, I would say, for Fallout First players, because you can create your own customer world. You can configure it as you want, but the configuration granularity is not really that great. But at least you can keep your progress in that specific private world. But again, you cannot bring any of your achievements in that world into the adventure world to actually share with your friends, because you can only have 8 people join your customer world. And the online game feeling will just disappear if you're stuck into your own private world. What's the point to play Fallout 6 online? You can just go back to Fallout 4, or even Fallout 3 or New Vegas. There are billions of modes, which is super fun and really worth playing. I just hope this is the first step that Bethesda moves towards a fully customizable world which actually supports different modes. But at this moment, nobody knows. I can only tell you I don't like whatever Bethesda bring to us in the next season. The Fallout Worlds doesn't work for me. Then let's talk about the big chunky part about every single season, the scoreboards. Everybody is looking forward to play the scoreboards, to go advance ahead, to reach rank 100 or even beyond 100 now, to get all sort of rewards. But I don't see any meaningful rewards, as I just mentioned earlier, except the fetch dog. The sidekick outfit looks for me is why do we want sidekick outfit? I want the real unstoppable outfit, not the sidekick outfit like this. They look like cheap latex and with all their stupid masks. I don't get the feeling to be superheroes at all. And power armor pants is always something interesting in previous seasons, even with the dolphin pants. Okay, I have to say this is hilarious. I'm sure nobody can actually wear them in the game, but at least Bethesda putting some thoughts in there. And in this season, I don't see any interesting power armor at all. Look at the Mistress power armor pants. It's just with some grainy patches. There's no change to the power armor at all. They look exactly the same, but just with different color patch. And there's samurai power armor. I mean, look at it. It looks stupid, isn't it? I mean, I'm sure they can do a much better version of the samurai power armor. But this one just looks hilariously stupid. It doesn't look cool at all. Why do I mean, how could people actually design a samurai power armor into so ugly shape and with the big light bulb in the middle of its head? Oh my god. Sorry, it's totally not my cup of tea. I won't ever wear it. Then there are 3 new weapon paints, one for Tesla. I mean, it's great that they actually think about Tesla. I'd love to see paint for Tesla rifles because I use it a lot, especially in different events, to tag as many enemies as I can. But this paint, well, it's not touching me at all. And another paint for Fixer. And this paint can only be applied to Fixer. It cannot be applied to your combat rifle. Okay, remember that. That's how it's implemented. But I don't understand. A stealth weapon, why do we want it to be gold? It doesn't make any sense. Red and gold for a cool weapon as a Fixer? I totally don't get the idea. They can definitely use these 2 colors on a heavy big gun, but not a Fixer. Fixer is supposed to be elegant, to be sleek, to be stealthy, to be cool, and this color is not a cool color. For God's sake, the dark matter looks much better on this weapon. And we also have a skin for the double blades axe. But that axe is supposed to be huge, supposed to be brutal. And why it looks like a guitar, an electrical guitar. I mean, we already have a guitar sword. Why do we want to have electrical guitar axe? It doesn't match the character of that axe at all. And finally, there are some new contents on the daily ops. Bethesda adding double mutation events into the next patch, in which the mobs in the daily operation are gonna have double mutation instead of just single one. And accordingly, if you finish that daily operation, you can get double rewards, excluding the rare rewards. Okay, you will not be able to grant the rare rewards. The only thing that can be doubled is the caps, scripts, experience, legendary cores, and other random consumables. And for me, they are never the real reason that I play daily ops. I think the most important thing for daily ops is once you get all the rare rewards, you actually lost the motivation to play it again. You will probably want to play it once just in order to finish the daily challenge. But that's it. Very rare people want to play multiple times of the daily op, unless you're actually grinding armors. You need to actually think about their rewarding system in the daily ops. I mean, daily op is definitely a good part of the game. It has much more potentials if players have to grant daily operations for better rewards. It will definitely make the daily operation more valuable and more attractive for players. But for now, I can't see how the double mutation can attract player to play it more. One thing I want to just repeat here is the volatile mutation in the coming patch gonna become so deadly. It's gonna take 10% of your health, no matter what you're wearing, what perk you're equipping. That's a guaranteed 10% HP takeaway. Then on top of that 10% HP damage, it has exactly the same amount of explosion damage attached to it as well when they die. But that 10% HP damage can be mitigated by your perk load or by your armors. So blooded builds, you're gonna die really a lot when the mobs in the daily op have the volatile mutation. And Bethesda also give us new locations and one new type of mobs in the daily op, but I don't see any exciting things about it. I mean, they are good to have additional things to see, to play with, but it doesn't actually change the daily operation at all. So that's everything I wanted to share with you today. Disappointed, disencouraged, and for this new coming patch, for this new coming season, I don't have a lot of motivation to actually play a lot. Let me know what you think in the comment area down below. Maybe you can change my mind. I don't know. I really hope I can see something new, something exciting in the next patch. But at this moment, sadly, there's none. Okay, that's everything for today, and please don't forget to give me a thumb up if you like this video and subscribe to my channel. But until next time, Phil Legans out.